Adolf Hitler was one of the most dangerous and feared persons. But did you know how much involvement he had in the game of football? To Adolf, football was one of the ways to show Germany's dominance, and so he wanted Germany to win the World Cup. And he knew that in order to win the World Cup, he needed to have exceptional athletes and a stronger team. Because previously his German team had already embarrassed him in the 1934 World Cup, which they were defeated by Czechoslovakia, and also in their own backyard in Berlin, in a game which Adolf himself attended. They lost 2-0 in the quarterfinals as they were eliminated by Norway. And during these times, the German national team was falling apart. But their neighbors, Austria, had a wonder team, which was their golden generation, a group of young talented football players. But a few months before the 1938 World Cup, Austria fell under the rule of Germany, and this eventually made Austria a part of Germany. And so by law, Austrian players had to play for Germany in the World Cup. All the Austrian players were forced to play for Germany except one person, Matthias Sindelar, the captain of the Austrian team. He decided to retire at the age of 35 because he was too old. But the truth is, he didn't want to play for the Germans. In the first game of the World Cup, this new German team faced off with Switzerland. The Germans went on to score 2 early goals in the first half. But in the second half, everything went wrong. They ended up losing this game by 4-2. And at the end of the game, the match was blamed on the Austrian players, apparently because they showed lack of energy in the second half. And since then, none of the Austrian players played for Germany again. But what about Matthias Sindelar, the man who refused to play for the Germans? He was found dead in his apartment. Apparently, the cause of death was a fault in his chimney, which led to poisonous smoke entering his room. But till date, people still believe that he was poisoned because he refused to play for Adolf Hitler's Germany.